We were going to hold it for the 8 o'clock hour, but Chad and I, our programming meeting, apparently I was probably late for it again today. But we want to discuss death, and it is kind of a big subject. I don't want to make you guys wait any longer to find out what is going to kill you. In this era of Mayan prophecy, in this final year of all existence on Earth before we're wiped aside and killed asunder, there is a pesky little virus, a pesky little bacterium, a pesky little thing that could kill you. Thank God we have a swine flu update. It's called a theme song, the swine flu update. I thought we survived it. Oh no, it comes back with a vengeance, and it sounds just like this. Oh no, here's something you can't touch. It is so contagious. You look at somebody, you'll die. You can't shake hands, you can't fist bump, you can't hug, you can't kiss. Just in time for Valentine's Day, it's the swine flu. Coming back. Swine flu getting you. New virus, new strain. It is a medical pain. It is gonna kill you dead. It is gonna knock you in the head. Oh, swine flu. No! Just when you thought it was over. It's like that crappy Friday the 13th series. It's back to kill you again with a hockey mask. No! It doesn't take much to get me worked up. I'm edgy even when things are pretty mellow outside. I'm just I'm like a chihuahua with a leaf blower just all over the place. But this, up with this nonsense I shall not put. I read you the first 2012 swine flu update stories. You've got to be kidding. I thought we were already dead from this. For the love of God, do you realize when I was growing up as a wee adorable child in Missouri, and then later on as I grew, there was a president way back in the day. His name was Ford. I remember as a child watching President Ford get vaccinated for the swine flu. This has already happened. This is why I've told you on this show, I don't do panic, I don't do fear, I don't do chaos, I don't buy it. So the latest Armageddon du jour is not going to have me kissing its butt. We survived H1N1. It was bad. Then there was H1N2. It was worse. Don't misunderstand. There are people who have died of swine flu in the various strains. Globally, out of the billions of people on this planet, between 2009 and 2010, 17,000 people died of swine flu. This is a bad thing, and I know people in this country and even in the state have died of swine flu. I'm not discounting the fact that this is something that is lethal and fatal and can kill you. I'm simply pointing out the following truth. More people die, many more people die of regular flu than swine flu. So getting all hipped up, worked up, and upset about the swine flu isn't going to do you any good. It's the regular flu that you need to take preventative measures about. This newest sexy swine flu strain, which will, according to these reports, inevitably kill us all, goes like this. It is now called the H3N2V. V as in violent death. The H3N2V has some potential for human-to-human transmission. This could make it dangerous. People have been infected in Indiana, Iowa, Maine, Pennsylvania, West Virginia. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta is like, oh my God, it's everywhere. There's hundreds of millions of people on this planet, or just in this country, billions on the planet, hundreds of millions in this country. The number of people currently infected with H3N2V is 12. 12? Wait. You could take everyone in this country that is now suffering from H3N2V, pack them into a Subway sub shop, and the local fire inspector could walk in and say, yep, you're still good. You can bring 100 more people in here. This is the amount of people that sit at a conference table. How can I get worked up over this? I've got an MC Hammer theme song, and the reason we play that, you can't touch this, is we know how infectious, contagious, and how it can leap from human to human. It makes me sad. H3N2V, or yet another new unidentified flu strain, which hasn't hit yet, but God knows it could any second now. Something like this could disrupt what CDC officials expect to be a relatively quiet flu season. The people in charge of the epidemiology and prevention branch of the CDC are confident this year's vaccine should present them against most of the boogies out there. Unfortunately, it's making national and international news. This comes from Jason Kobler with U.S. News and World Report. My take in it, as always, is as follows. I can't freak out about it. I understand there are things out there that will kill you. I understand there are contagious diseases. And I'm not going to make fun of people who have suffered from this disease or any other, like a cholera or malaria or typhoid or what have you. But when the CDC, and by extension the federal government, because that's where the money comes from, when Kathleen Sebelius, who is the head of Health and Human Services in this country, makes everyone do the elbow sneeze guard block. Do you remember this nonsense? When the swine flu came out again, it would kill us all. Kathleen Sebelius sitting up there, respectable looking gal. I remember this. In fact, we had a photo of this here in the studio for a while. Eventually we chucked it because we figured, well, swine flu is over. It's not going to happen again. Amen. Thank God for that. A reporter sneezed, and she got on the guy's case going, whoa, what do you mean? What do you sneeze into your hand for? You sneeze into your elbow like this, and she demonstrated the move, and we have that picture of this woman, cabinet-level department head, in charge of billions of dollars and hundreds of millions of lives, wrapping her arm around her face, so one hand grabs the opposite ear. And you sneeze into the crux of your elbow, that will save your life. Seriously? The lapdog reporters of the Washington Press Corps bought it. Swine flu is bad. Everybody's sneezing. Get the little pollen dust mask. Oh, save yourself, love of God, don't die. A bit overblown, a bit overwrought, isn't it? The reason I have a problem with this is pretty simple. Other things are more likely to kill you. Statistically, this has been borne out repeatedly, forever. Everyone dies of something. We would like you to live as happily and long and healthily as possible, all the way until the moment of your inevitable death. We want you to have a pretty good time. We want you to be healthy. We want you to live long. And remember my famous curse on this program. May you live to be 100, and may the last voice you hear be mine. Chad, why do you cringe? Oh, gosh. That is, may you live to be 100, may the last voice you hear be mine. This is a golden blessing for everyone here.
I like the living to 100 part.
There, you're welcome.
But I hope Frank Barnes is not the last voice right here.
For the you wound me with your naysaying. Why not? It's a beautiful thing. May you live to be 100. May the last voice you hear be not. Let's put that on a plaque somewhere and put my name on it. People know that it's me. Because now some other loser's going to pick up that and go, no, that's Frank. That's mine. That's mine. The reason I have such a problem with this panic, fear-inducing, hysteria-provoking, claptrap nonsense is very simple. when everyone gets worked up into a lather over a non-story in this daily update, the H3N2V violent flu strain of the swine flu. When people concentrate on this, they ignore the other things that could kill you with a greater probability, like cancer, for example. Breast cancer, big problem. Prostate cancer, big problem for dudes. Skin cancer, terrifying, especially down here in the Southeast. And instead of the federal government dedicating resources to things like this, which are more likely to kill you than other stuff, we're freaked out about something that has so far infected 12 people in the country. That's it? Reworking priorities for the CDC would be a wonderful and beautiful thing. So when the epidemiologists are out there going to DEFCON Panic 5 threat-led revel or threat level red mode, I understand it makes a great headline. I understand it makes a great story. When you boil it down, a whole bunch of ado about nothing. That's why whenever we do a swine flu update, you can bet yourself a nickel and you'll win every time that we qualify it with an MC Hammer theme song. And we'll keep doing it. So you take this as seriously as you took the song. You can't touch this. We're pushing 7:51. I got to shut up right now. Quick timeout. Back with a whole bunch more to wrap up the 7 o'clock hour. News Talk 105.9, The Morning Drive on